Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rahma Dedenin Masari and I am from TPI 5D. Okay, I will present about experimental and correlational research case. First, experimental. The title is The Effect of Using Digital Games on Students' Reading Comprehension. Next, research context. Reading comprehension is an important skill for EFL students because it helps them understand written text and get information more easily. However, many students feel that reading activities are boring and difficult when they are taught using traditional methods. Recently, digital games have been used as an alternative learning tool because they are fun, interactive, and can increase students' motivation. Therefore, this study aims to find out whether the use of digital games can significantly improve students' reading comprehension. Next, hypothesis. The null hypothesis is there is no significant difference of using digital games on students' reading comprehension. And then, alternative hypothesis. There is a significant difference of using digital games on students' reading comprehension. And next, solve the problem. First, the statistical analysis used Mann-Whitney U-test. Reason for using this analysis, the Mann-Whitney U-test is used because the study compares the reading comprehension scores of two independent groups, namely the experimental group taught using digital games and the control group taught using conventional methods. This non-parametric test is appropriate when the data do not meet the assumption of normal distribution or when the sample size is relatively small. And next, 3 steps of analysis. First, developing hypothesis. Yaitu menyusun hipotesis null atau null hypothesis, dan alternatif hipotesis seperti yang dijelaskan sebelumnya. Kemudian data analysis menggunakan SPSS. Yang pertama, input atau masuk pada menginput variabel pada variabel view, masuk pada variabel view, kemudian menuliskan skor pada kolom nama, dan students reading comprehension scores pada tabel label. Kemudian menuliskan grup pada tabel nama dan mengidentifikasi experimental group dan control group pada value, klik, kemudian menuliskan itu experimental group yaitu 1 menggunakan digital game, kemudian control group nomor 2 atau dan dengan angka 2 yaitu conventional method. Next, kemudian menginput data pada data view, menginput student score pada kolom score, dan kemudian value atau 1 dan 2 tadi, angka 1 dan 2 yang menunjukkan eksperimental dan control group, seperti pada tabel berikut di samping. Kemudian selanjutnya, klik Analyze, select Non-Parametric Test, dan kemudian klik Legacy Dialog, kemudian pilih lagi to Independent Sample Test. Kemudian move atau pindah ke variabel student score to test variable list and move variable group to grouping variable. Kemudian klik Define Groups, tab 1 in group 1 and tab 2 in group 2. Then klik Continue, check Mann-Whitney U, klik OK to analyze. Kemudian didapatkan hasil seperti ini. Interpretasinya yaitu the result showed that the p-value atau sig-to-third is 0.000, which is smaller than 0.05. This indicates that the null hypothesis atau H nolnya, stating that there is no significant difference in students' reading comprehension between the experimental group and the control group is rejected. Konklusinya yaitu yang intinya the null hypothesis is rejected karena p-value-nya 0,000 lebih kecil daripada 0,05. Kemudian konklusinya dari hipotesis yang di-reject atau from the rejected hypothesis, it can be concluded that there is a significant difference in reading comprehension between students taught using digital games and those taught using conventional methods. Furthermore, it can be concluded that using digital games in reading instruction is more effective in reading performance. In reading instruction is more effective than using conventional teaching methods alone. Next, correlational. The title is The Correlation Between Students' Time Management and Reading Performance. Research konteksnya itu time management plays an important role in students' academic achievement, especially in learning English students who are able to manage their study time effectively tend to allocate sufficient time for reading activities such as reading text, practicing comprehension questions, and reviewing learning materials. On the other hand, students with poor time management often face difficulties in completing reading tasks and understanding text. Therefore, this study aims to investigate whether there is a significant correlation between students' time management and their reading performance. The hypothesis, null hypothesis, there is no significant correlation between students' time management and their reading performance. And the alternative hypothesis, there is a significant correlation between students' time management and their reading performance. Solve the problem. Yang pertama, statistical analysis used. Menggunakan Spearman correlation or Spearman rule. Reason for using analysis. Spearman correlation is used because the predictor variable, students' time management, is measured on an ordinal scale, while the outcome variable, reading performance, is measured on an interval scale. In addition, this analysis is appropriate to determine the strength and direction of the relationship between two variables when the data do not necessarily meet parametric assumptions. And then steps of analysis. Yang pertama, developing hypothesis, null hypothesis, dan alternative hypothesis. Seperti yang saya jelaskan sebelumnya. Dan kemudian data analysis using SPSS. Open the variable view dan input variable di variable view. Kemudian mengetik time management pada kolom nama dan students time management pada kolom label. Kemudian mengetik reading score pada kolom nama dan students reading performance score pada kolom label. Kemudian move to data view and input the data. Input students time management in time management row and students reading performance score in score row. Itu menginput data menginput data skor pada kolom skor dan input students time management pada kolom time management. Very good 4, good 3, poor 2, dan very poor 1. Kemudian klik analyze, select correlate, dan bivariate. Select again, bivariate. Kemudian move the students time management and students reading performance to the right box, select Spearman, then click OK to analyze. Interpretation and conclusion. Setelah mengaklik tadi, didapatkan data seperti ini, dan interpretasinya, the coefficient of correlation is 0.954 4. This indicates a very strong and positive correlation between students' time management and their reading performance scores. This means the students who have better time management tend to achieve higher reading performance scores. It also shows that the p-value 6 is 0.00, considering that 0 is smaller than 0.05. The relationship between the two variables is statistically significant and the null hypothesis is rejected. Conclusionnya, from the null hypothesis is rejected, we can conclude that there is a very strong and positive correlation between students' time management and their reading performance. That's all from me, and thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.